What's going on, guys? It's Mr. F-Like9916 and welcome back to another episode of the MLB 16 The Show Road to the Show, episode 95, only 5 away from 100. I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. Didn't upload again yesterday because, well, I got sick. It's been really warm here in Ohio the last few days and the allergies kind of got to me, and yeah, it was a pretty bad day. I ended up going to take a nap at like 6 o'clock and then wake up till 8, and then I had this event that I needed to go to at nighttime. So that's pretty much my day, but I hope you guys are all having a good week so far. I know I have had, aside from being sick, it's been a fairly smooth week. I was still able to make it to all my classes yesterday, so that's obviously the most important thing. But we are back here on YouTube here on Wednesday, and guys, we are only 5 away from episode 100 of this Road to the Show. Isn't that hard to believe? 100 episodes. Been doing it for almost a year, and we are almost at the centennial episode of this series. I'm still not sure what I want to do for that episode. I want to do a Q&A, but I just don't have enough people watching my channel right now. You know, most of my subscribers are kind of like tuned out till MLB 17 comes out. To the rest of you guys still watching this series, you guys are awesome. You guys are just the best for doing that. But a lot of people are like, yeah, I'll just watch them when MLB 17 comes out, I think, because my numbers are a lot down if you go look at my viewership statistics. They are down quite a bit, and that's obviously because, well, no one really still wants to watch MLB 16, except for you guys who are awesome, but the rest of the people are just kind of, you know, tuned out to MLB 17. So I think I'll do a Q&A when I get a little more subscribers and we'll actually have more than about 2 questions. Plus, you guys ask questions in the comments all the time and I answer them as it is. I mean, I don't have that many subscribers. I'm able to keep up with all the comments. If you guys have any questions, you can always ask in the comments. I always answer them. You guys ask me questions all the time. So that's about all for the updates. What's going on with the channel, what's going on with me. But I am excited for episode 100. I guess there's not really going to be anything special I'm going to do, just, you know, kind of have a little celebration that it is the 100th episode of the Jack Davis Road to the Show, and closing down to one of the last ones, because before you know it, it'll be MLB 17, you know, that comes out, I think, end of March, I think, so we only have about a month and a half left where I'm going to be doing this series, so enjoy it while it lasts. I still want to get to a World Series before the time it's over, and, you know, if I keep playing as much as I am, you know, I'm putting more games in every episode. Hopefully, that can be what Jack Davis can do, is win a World Series by the time I get to MLB 17 and don't do this series anymore. But that's about it. As you see, we got a couple saves, I think, against the Dodgers. Now we're in Colorado with the 8-5 lead, and we're going to get a ground ball that is almost an out. Good play by the shortstop to stop that from getting into left field. I don't think that would have made much of a difference, but there's runners on first and second. We get the next batter down 0-2, going for the strikeout, and of course we're going to get it. It's a 101-mile-an-hour fastball from Mr. Jack Davis. He always strikes people out like that, right? I wish it was always, but he gets it there. 35th save of the year, 214th of our career, so also 5 away from our 40th save of the year, which is pretty fantastic. We have 1,000 training points. I've been saving them because I've been waiting for these yellow arrows. You know, I didn't want to train on other stuff and then have all these yellow arrows come up and I get screwed over. So I'm going to add a bunch of training points to all these things before they go down in attributes. And now I only have 7 training points left, which is not enough to cover everything, but hopefully we can have a good training session here and generate some more training points. Look at that. Bullseye on just the second one, so we're at 125 points through 2. Then through the third one, we're going to hit on the outside. And guys, that's what we did most of this training session. We weren't always bullseye, but we were hitting second ring, third ring so consistently. You see right here, we go on a good little streak. 15 left, we get a third ring. 14 left. There's actually going to be another bullseye with the fastball. I'm not skipping here. This is just the very next pitch. We're going to get a second ring, but 50 times 2 because the streak gives you more points, so that gives us another 100 points. This is still the same streak. We're at 600 points and we get 50 times 3, so that's 150 points off of that. We're at 750, and then the next pitch, 100 times 3, so that's huge right there. It puts us at 1050, only 150 away from the gold medal, still 8 chances left, and there you go, guys. We're gonna get a second ring, and that's gonna put us at 1200. So those streaks can do a ton because it increases your value times 3. We finally do mess with the fastball there. Flash forward to 1 chance left, 1725 points. We're going to get 50 times 3, and we almost hit 2,000 points in this session. Best training session I've ever had. I was on fire, guys. I tell you what happened. I woke up the other morning. I think I played this on Sunday morning or Monday morning. I happen to wake up at 4:30 in the morning because my sleep schedule's been off. I've explained that in the other video. But I go to bed at like 8:30 to take a nap, and then I just don't wake up. So I woke up at 4:30 and I started playing. So this was all like 5:30 in the morning I was playing all this, and I was just doing fantastic. I was just in the groove at 5:36 in the morning. I don't know what was going on, but it was wonderful, guys. And I was just on a roll. So coming into our next game, our ERA is down to 2.18, which is also fantastic. Playing against the Arizona Diamondbacks, and we are going to get the first batter to fly out to left field. Just like that, there is one gone here in the ninth inning, I think. I don't know. We're losing 7-2. Yeah, we're in the ninth inning, but we're losing 7-2, so not that it matters. Next batter comes in. He's getting a line drive to the right side, fielded by the second baseman, and there are two gone. This is kind of the story of my season, guys. I've had a lot of pitching opportunities. I've pitched really well, but I just haven't had a lot of save opportunities. We get him to strike out on 3-2. We will throw to first, and we get through the inning 3 up, 3 down. It's a pretty good inning, but once again, we're losing 7-2. Coming into our next game, the Mets are 57-62, 10 games out of the division. I think we're like 6 or 7 out of the wild card, so it's not out of the picture to make the playoffs yet. But it's kind of to that point where we were last year. If we don't get it together, forget about it. Playing against Colorado again. This time we're at home here in New York. And we're going to get the first batter to strike out on a curveball. The next batter comes in, 0-2 pitch to him. And the curveball again is swung on and missed. So the curveball working out well for Jack Davis in this episode. 2 strikeouts. Next batter comes in, 1-0 pitch to him. We're going to go low and away, and he's going to hit this to right field. Right fielder will move over a few steps, make the catch, and we get a 1-2-3 inning. And this time we are able to get the save because we had the lead. It's our 36th save of the year, our 215th of our career. That's pretty fantastic. I've only blown 2 saves in 38 opportunities, guys. I want to, you know, for every 10 saves, I want to blow at the most 1. You know what I mean? That's kind of my goal. To go through 40 and to only blow 2, that's tremendous. That's a lot better than the averages I wanted. And look at our ERA. It's down to 2.09. So we're getting into that, like, elite ERA. You know, if you're under 2 as a closer, that's pretty good. Playing against the Pittsburgh Pirates, though, in this next game, we're going to get the first batter to strike out. 101-mile-an-hour fastball, and there's one gone. This game is a 9-9 tie. Here to ninth, 9-9-9. What is this, Herman Cain's tax plan? None of you guys are going to get that joke. Go back. It's a joke from the 2012 presidential election. No one's going to get it. If you actually got that joke, you are awesome, and you also have a good memory back to irrelevant people who ran for president in 2012. But we do get the strikeout, and we march to the 10th inning now, and we're going to get the 10th inning started off just like the 9th with an out down the right side. So Jack Davis playing pretty good against my hometown Pittsburgh Pirates. Take another look at this play. First baseman, this is kind of a hot shot. He's going to do a nice job fielding it, though. That could have gone in between his legs really easily. But he does a good job grabbing with the glove and stepping on first. Next batter comes in. We get him to swing and miss at a pitch in the dirt that he shouldn't have swung at. That's a pitch I always swing and miss at. You guys will see that when I do a hitter on MLB 17. I always swing and miss at changeups below the zone. It's my weak area. I cannot handle it. Next batter comes in, though. 0-1, hits it on the ground. It'll be fielded by the second baseman, throw to first, and we have 6 up, 6 down. That's a pretty good 2-inning appearance for Jack Davis. And guys, what's even better, as you're about to see, we actually win the game in the bottom of the 10th. So Jack Davis gets a win, and he moves to 2-1 on the year. So there's no wins counter, but you can chalk it up as his 2nd win of the year, which is always a nice thing to have. Hey, it gives us a couple training points. I don't really care about getting wins, but you know what? Hey, we got the win in this game. So that's what we're going to close it out with, guys. Not a save, but a win. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We will have more MLB The Show coming up over the next couple days. But for now, guys, we will see you next time. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this series. I'm Mr. Aflac, 9916. Peace.